Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Goldie. Yeah. So today we're reviewing the long-awaited Stalk'r Instant Warmth Bronzer by Fenty Beauty. As per usual, the packaging is divine. I have this in MOCHA Mami. Excuse my British accent. So what's great about the fact of Fenty Beauty bringing out a bronzer is just that, you know, if you're my tone or darker, you would pretty much know that there's no such thing as a bronzer for dark skinned women. You'll kind of be looking at a beige blush on our type of skin tone, and what I'm hoping for is for this to actually give me a bit of definition that's not as harsh as a contour. I mean, what it claims to be is instant sun-soaked glow that lasts, blendable, buildable and transfer resistant. So obviously the point of bronzing is to add warmth, you know, make you look like you've been on holiday and that. The problem with contouring is that, you know, a lot of contours can be really ashy, they can be really grey, and they can just be way too hard. And the good thing about bronzers is that, you know, they're nice and soft. So let's get into it. I'm gonna really try and not look at the monitor so much, but yeah. So, I mean, you know, a bit of a cliche, but I automatically love the packaging considering that it is gold. Don't pay attention to the reflections, please. You know, for other people reviewing this, you know, you might want to make sure your background's clear so that this doesn't shame you. But yeah, it's stunning. There is MOCHA Mami. It's my first time opening it, so I'm very excited. Oh yeah, this should work. So again, sorry. Yep, so comes with the usual Fenty mirror, and I don't know if the camera and the lighting is going to pick up the colour. It's probably not showing it. Ah, yeah. So looking at this colour, you can see that it's very warm. It's almost slightly like a maroon type of, like desert maroon, lots of red tones, very warm. And in comparison to me, it's definitely going to give blush vibes. I can definitely foresee that. I was having a look at Nima Tang's review, and you know, she's known for doing all the darkest shade reviews. And the thing with certain beauty lines that do carry bronzers dark enough for dark skinned women is they tend to verge more on the blush side, because obviously bronzing is about warmth, and I suppose the only way they can see providing warmth for people of darker tones is to go red. Which, I mean, I might not necessarily mind. I mean, I haven't contoured today, so I mean, let's just get into it. I haven't bought the Fenty cheek hugging brush, you know, I wish I did, but we make do. So let's bring it in. So I already have my perfected Fenty base, and I've used the setting powder in Nutmeg. So let's see how this works. I'm going to be using the mirror that it already comes with, and let's see. So they said it's buildable, so I'm going to start off light so that you can see how much comes off. does the difference. So here's without the bronzer, and here's with. Let's keep building. Oh yeah. Yeah, so it's basically completely what Nima Tang said, where this is a blush for me. This is a orangey red blush. So what Nima touched on was the fact that, you know, you shouldn't really expect the results that you've been seeing on people with lighter tones, like in the 300s and the 200s and the 100s, because on us, because whilst also trying to make it dark enough, but whilst also trying to make it warm, they've just made red. I think maybe if you just don't do too much, then it won't come across so blushy. I mean, I don't own a blush this colour, so I am pleased that I have it. I mean, the red is definitely warming up my face, you know. This is me trying to make the most out of a situation that some might not actually see as positive. I mean, yeah, so if you guys can, you know, really have a look here. Obviously, whilst trying to add a bit of definition in my forehead, I've just made my hairline red. I mean, I was actually slightly also hoping that I'd be able to because, you know, I like Rihanna, like to use makeup for things that it's not claimed to be for. So I hope to also use this as a nose contour, because I find that the nose contour I use at the moment is sleek and it can be a bit harsh unless you really blend it in and go back in with the makeup brush. But let's see how this goes. I'm just gonna pinch the brush. I do kind of like this as a nose contour. It's really soft and subtle. I'm just building at the moment. I'm just interested to see where this goes. I mean, this is, you know, about a 14-hour day base anyway, so I'm gonna take this off in a second so I don't really mind. Just seeing how red it can actually go. Okay, so definitely warm. Definitely got a lot more warmth to the face. I think this works beautifully as a blush for this look, considering, you know, I've got like some orangey copper tones going on in my eye makeup and my lips. However, as a bronzer, I suppose it's not really fair for me to talk on it because I don't know that much about bronzing as a dark skinned woman. Maybe this is what bronzing is like for dark skinned women. I mean, it's not bad. It's starting to grow on me actually. I suppose so on the website they have shown what it looks like on the darkest tone model that they've used, and on everyone else it is giving that defining soft glow, soft, you know, bronze effect, you know, very soft chiseling of the cheekbones and warmth around the face. And on the darkest model it is a blush, and I'm guessing that obviously they're aware of this when they compared the photos. So yeah, this is bronzing for dark skin women. I'm not unhappy with the results. I think they could have gone darker and less red though. Yeah, so if you see here, here's MOCHA MAMI. And then as you scroll through the website, you know, we have the skin swatches, and on here it doesn't look that red to me, but you know, I suppose it's what I kind of should have expected. And then if you look at these zoom-ins on the models, that as you can see here, that's just a blush, and on her it's also just a blush. Beauty might want to do is maybe go in between this bronzer and an actual contour type of shade, and maybe if they mix the two together it will be dark enough and warm enough, not too red like the situation we have here. Yeah, this is just kind of giving me, like, I'm a big fan of red blush, so I've just decided to plaster it everywhere. It's starting to grow on me. It is growing on me. Like, I like how warm my face looks, but then of course I don't know if it's like I'm giving them too much credit, because of course my face would look warm. You know, I've put red everywhere, so red's a warm colour. And you know, I mean, you guys tell me what you think. I mean, so a rundown of the products, I mean of the shades that I am, is so foundation 470, concealer is 460, setting powder is nutmeg, and I've used that all over. Here's a better look. I have hyperpigmentation and my neck's really sensitive, so I don't tend to put foundation on my neck, so please excuse the difference. But it's growing on me, to be honest, actually. Like, I know I sound a bit all over the place and confused, but I suppose I'm mainly doing this so that there's a bit more reference point for someone of my tone, so that, you know, you can use me as a reference. Because the models on the Fenty Beauty website, anyway, forget all that. Using me as a reference, you know, if you're my shade in the foundation, if you're 470 or you're roughly around my skin tone and you've been thinking about getting this product, this is what it's likely to look like when you put it on. I'm much warmer, like, you know, on the monitor it doesn't look crazy, and you know what, I feel like it's settled down a lot actually. It was definitely a lot more red than this to me. Just a bit more, I'll just say just a bit more. Because it seems to have really settled really nicely into the skin. So So now it's not looking so crazy red. Please ignore if my baby hair is looking a bit crazy and wild. I need to wash my wig. Please don't judge me. We've all been there. Just warm up my jawline a bit. Just forget. No, I'm a fan. Ignore everything I said. I'm a fan. I'll take some pictures and I'll set them into the video, and then you guys can tell me what you think. If you think it looks silly, or if you were also expecting something different, if you're expecting it to be less red, if you're expecting it to be darker. I mean, MOCHA Mami is the darkest bronzer they do, but I do think they could go darker. I do think they should maybe look into mixing a contour with this bronzer and just going a bit more dark, a bit more ashy, mixing it in with this warm red, and I think then they'll have like the perfect bronzer for someone of my tone and deeper. Yeah guys, this has been my review. Please make sure to like and subscribe. You know, your girl's new out here, so I'd appreciate all the support. Yeah, I'm a bit awkward. Bye.